And I didn't go and buy it myself. Somebody bought it for me. It might be my son. Somebody come round with it and said, "Here, I bought you one of these." It might be my mate, actually. Can't remember.
Oh, hang on,
But
have
he
we
was all
got a
right.
guest backstage?
Oh, who used that?
Ubers.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, he hasn't
Ubers.
been signed out, has he?
He's in the chat. He's in the panel.
I can't see.
Can I get a quarter pound cheese meal, please? Quarter pound of cheese meal, what drink? Coke, please.
Morning, Gypsy Dave. Hope you're good.
I'm good, thanks, Ubers. No, that's it, thank you.
Hi, Michelle.
Thank you.
You right, Ubers?
Good to see you,
Yeah, I'm
Ubers.
good. Yeah, I'm good. I just wanted to say if you can pass on the message to Gypsy Dave. More fake news in the chat. In the chat there. I never mentioned Suzanne. I wasn't talking about Suzanne at all, and I was wrongly and timed out. I just wanted to point that out. You know,
Sorry to hear that, Ubers.
I think there is there's a little clique that doesn't appear to like me, and they're taking their personal dislike. But as I said, I want to make it clear. I never mentioned, I never said anything about Suzanne. I wish Suzanne well, and hope she has a quick recovery. So it's wrong that I was timed out for something I simply didn't do.
Okay, fair enough. You made your point, Ubers.
Oh, dear.
Can we stop timing Ubers out, please? Thank you.
They're not going to take any notice. As I said, they're a law unto themselves.
I'm sure they will, Ubers. I mean,
The supermobs, they think that they can control free speech. You know what I mean? Just because, and jump to conclusions.
Well, all I'll say is all my mods I'm happy with, and I will give them the benefit of the doubt
Hey, Nature.
that they be responsible enough not to block you unless anything untoward is said. How about
Of
that?
course you will. Of course I know
Ubers,
that.
can
But
I ask,
I just wanted to,
why would they have got the
if
wrong
I had said
impression then?
something
Ubers,
about Suzanne, then
Ubers, why would they have got
I
the wrong
would expect.
impression? Why
But
would they have thought you?
because I
Why did they think
simply
you were
said
talking about Suzanne?
I was trying to talk about the NHS, nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, but why would they think you were talking about Suzanne? Why would why would most of the people in the chat get it wrong?
Because they don't like me, Michelle. They don't like me, and they're
Yeah,
looking
but not
for a
everybody doesn't
reason.
like you. Not look. There's people in the chat that
I
do
could
like
find
you.
anybody else if I'm looking for a reason. Unless, you know what I mean? It's I could say anything, and
Right. Well,
you
what I
know what I
will
mean.
say. Hold on a minute, because I want to pull you up on this because I noticed.
I
Hold on,
never
Ubers.
mentioned,
Can I just say this?
Suzanne, and
Ubers,
neither.
Ubers, you are passionate about Ireland, yeah? And I noticed you today. You
Yeah.
turned around and said, as soon as Paul O'Neill come in, you said, here's Paul O'Neill to start sending links to Save Ireland. Now, come on, you're allowed to be passionate. Why isn't Paul allowed to be passionate about saving Ireland?
Yeah, but he is. Like, that's I would like. Paul O'Neill is doing a great job. He's there. He's there saving Ireland by posting links. There's nothing wrong with saying that.
All right, okay. Well, I just don't see how the chat got it so wrong to think that they were that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like that is not a reason to be timed out.
No, it's
Do you
not a
find
reason
that
to be
offensive,
timed out.
Michelle?
But I want to know what I'm asking. I'm asking because
So,
the
so
chat
what is the
seemed to think that
problem?
you were talking about Suzanne
What
when
is
you
the
said
problem?
that.
I still haven't said anything wrong though. No, I'm telling you now, Michelle. I was not talking about Suzanne. If I was talking about Suzanne, I would mention her. Again, I'm going to make it as clear as I can. I wish Suzanne a speedy recovery.
Yes, we all do.
Yeah.
You wish of that. I'd like to
You
think you'd
are.
wish of that,
They
Ubers.
are trying to make something out of nothing. They want to block. They want to block innocent people in the chat. That's all they're doing.
They don't want to block innocent people. None of them in that chat want to
Right.
block innocent
They're
people.
doing
Come
right.
on, that's
So
unfair.
for
Come on,
simply saying
Ubers.
smoking kills, that's enough to get you blocked
Thank you
Well,
very
and
who
much.
are you
timed
saying
out.
Have a great
smoking
beautiful.
kills to? Who was you
That's
saying
that.
that
That's
to?
the type of channel that you
Who
want
was
to
you
run.
saying that to, Ubers? Who was you saying smoking
I was
kills to?
trying to make. I was making a conversation about the hard-working staff of the NHS, Michelle. Is that a
Well,
crime?
what the
Is
fuck
that a
has smoking
crime?
kills got to do with the NHS? That's nothing to do
The
with the
fact that
conversation to do with the
there are
NHS.
people at the weekend that go into hospitals and take up beds that are there for people who are genuinely in need. That's the conversation I was having.
Right.
Nothing at
Oh.
all to
Oh.
do with Suzanne. As I said again, I wish Suzanne well. So
Good.
hopefully I've made my points. As Gypsy Dave said, stop timing out people just because you have an agenda. You want to promote a certain agenda. Supermods, stop doing it. It's not right. You are ruining the channel.
Hey, Dave, you want to step in there?
Um, well, as I said, Ubers, if there's been any mistake making by anybody, I do apologise. I think you've made your point quite clear, and hopefully now that clears things up. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's great. I have to go now, Dave, but I'm in England. I might meet up with you next week.